I was a wedding photographer, so I had Monday through Friday pretty much wide open. And I had all this gear from photographing weddings, and I was like, what if I just throw a video together? You know, I know people make cooking videos. I know nothing about video, but I think I can scrap one together. So I made my first cooking video, and it was really boring. It was super lame, but once I started overlaying voiceovers on my videos, that was when they just totally exploded. I had been doing all the cooking in our household. Well, I can't say all the cooking. I'd been doing most of the cooking in my household for probably 10 years. When you have the type of personality that I do, you kind of go down these rabbit holes of obsession over different things. And for me, with food, that was, you know, breads. I had this bread phase during COVID, and I had pasta phase. And I learn and pick up these skills and how to make these things. And then I jump on to what's next. And speaking of obsession, another obsession in my life is really my health and fitness and just wellness in general. I try and do something active every single day. I am always out in the gym, in the garage, or I'm out riding my bike, which lately has become my favorite thing to do. I'll hop on my bike and cruise the streets just right out of my own neighborhood and find myself on some pretty gnarly backcountry Texas roads. Really beat up old farm roads, and I can spend hours out there and not even know that hours have passed. It's just a really great way to stay active and build your cardio and also build muscle, sprinting up those hills, and it just keeps me in shape and really throws me into this meditative state of mind where I'm able to really brainstorm ideas for my cooking videos, whether it's a dish or a little comedic bit for a voiceover. Some of my best ideas come from when I'm out on that bike. So we're heading to H-E-B, which is the quintessential grocery store in Texas. If your answer to your favorite grocery store is anything other than H-E-B, you're not from here. Been in Texas for 11 years. We left Des Moines to just get out of the Midwest and kind of start our own adventure just together as a family. And while we were in San Antonio, my wife decided to go to law school. 3 years later, we moved up to Austin for her job. Can I get 2 of these skirt steaks over here? Thank you so much. Have a good one. Now we're going to dairy. That way we get a nice, like, cooling element to the tacos because they're going to be a little bit spicy, so having some cheese to kind of cool it down is a really nice touch. I forgot what I put on my list, but I feel like I got enough stuff to make great tacos, and so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Let's call it. By no means am I a professional chef. I'm more of a home cook who just like kind of obsesses the same way that like a pro chef would. So I'm learning stuff every single day. Let's get cooking. Get started, huh? All right, let's do it. Ideally, you want to get the meat salted as early as possible. You either want to salt your meat for less than 5 minutes or longer than an hour. Because if you're going to salt it, it's going to pull moisture out, and ultimately it will reabsorb back in. But if you don't give it time to reabsorb back in, then you're going to lose that moisture. We're going to chop the vegetables to make a easy salsa that roasts. Next up has got to be the guac. Salt, lime, all right, pepper. Tomato, it's like sometimes I want it in there, sometimes I don't. A little cilantro in there, a little bit of this onion. All right, I'm gonna crank through a few more tortillas. You need to really like work the dough a little bit, and it has to rest for like 10 minutes. They say you're a real pro is if they puff up. When you cook them, they have to inflate to get true like abuela approval, apparently. All right, so I'm gonna jump some charcoal on here, and then we're basically just gonna blowtorch it. Sparking. Skirt steak actually benefits from a longer cook. Flank's the same way, but like if you cook a flank steak medium rare versus cooking it to medium, when you cook it to medium, it's actually more tender. All right, these are just about ready. All right, so I'm about to start cutting this steak. Ready for a little mini feast. All right, we're ready to build out a plate. It was really common for everyone's mom did the cooking back in the day. And my house was a little bit rare because I saw my dad being the one who fed the family. And that was kind of something that stuck in my subconscious, where when I had kids, my wife or I had to step up and be the one to take over the cooking. And I was like, you know what? I grew up in a house where my dad did the cooking. He instilled the love of food in me. And so I am going to do that for my family as well. The most important thing to me at the end of the day is being there for my wife and daughters. My name is Tim Laielli.